What is going on, everybody? It is me, it is your old pal, the original gamer. And what are we looking at here today? Well, boys and girls, what we are looking at is Centipede for the Atari 2600. A rather difficult little frickin' game, if you ask me here. Stupid spider. So, what I love most about this game is the way I look. I am a freaking rectangle. I mean, you could not have gotten any more detailed in those graphics than that. Good stuff, good times. Die, sucker. We have the spider. That's good. We have the centipedes. We have color. We have the mushrooms, or something that resembles a mushroom. A mushroom without a base, so it's more like a mushroom cap, if you will. But it is the game Centipede. This is the home version of Centipede for the Atari. And honestly, it's not that bad. Okay, we just changed colors. And we are trying to shoot the heck. Oh, we've got the little scorpions falling now. Or whatever those things are, the fleas that drop mushrooms. We've got the changing of the colors. That's an important feature of Centipede. And I got wasted. Most of the sounds are actually pretty close. Let's go ahead and start over again. I guess I was dead. I'm dying. I will say this, it's a hard frickin' game. Come here, sucker. Stupid spider. Die, spider. Alright, how are we doing here, folks? There we go. Okay, difficulty is picking up here. We got the little fleas falling, dropping more mushrooms down in the playing field. We have our centipede heads moving all over the place. Man, that spider is annoying the heck out of me. Holy crap. Die already, sucker. Oh my god. Yeah, so yeah, this is actually a pretty tough game. There's two difficulties. There's normal and then there's kids. So, there's the scorpion. He's worth extra points. I wonder if he creates the poisonous mushrooms too that make them dive bomb. There he goes, man. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. There's a lot of stuff going on here right now. And I tell you what, yeah, that's a poisonous mushroom right there. It was flashing. Well, that's interesting. The centipede did not crash into me. They avoided me. Spider doesn't. So all those flashing mushrooms are ones that the scorpion touched. Okay. The fleas dropping. Wow. This is pretty freaking tough, I ain't gonna lie. It's fun though. I think my only real criticism is you know, what the game objects look like. Like, your dude is a solid rectangle. You could have at least put a couple eyes on him or something to make him look like the lizard head that he was in the arcade. But I tell you what, this is not bad. Not a bad version. And in 1981, or whenever this game came out, this was pretty impressive to have in our homes at that time. You know, you judge it by today's standards. There's no way, you know, anybody's going to take it seriously. But if you look at this through the eyes of a kid in 1980-81, this is actually a pretty impressive game. It plays like the arcade. It looks fairly close to the arcade, and it's got a good use of color and the diversity of color as we switch screens, how the palettes rotate to let us know things are changing, which was one of the primary features of the arcade. Atari was notoriously famous for its use of color. Some of the early computer systems and home video game systems were very limited in how much color they could produce on screen. Atari was constantly exploiting color. Yes. Come on. So those are some poisonous mushrooms there. Those are causing the centipedes to die. Aha, there's the free dude. Come on, centipede dudes. I need to kill you. I tell you what, this game is hard, man. This game is freaking hard. I want to say this is harder than the arcade is, man. But it's fun. It's fun. Atari Centipede for the Atari 2600, Atari VCS. That sound effect there of regenning the mushrooms is almost identical to the arcade. Yeah, it seems like when the spider comes out is when the centipede starts to flicker a little bit. I think that has to do with some of the hardware challenges of this platform. Too many sprites on screen started to stress the hardware. I don't know the exact specifics to it because I never did anything super technical for this system other than play its games. But it's very cool though. I believe you've seen me play the real Centipede. And now you're watching me play the home version of Centipede on the Atari 2600. Super popular game. Really good version of that game. I'm really enjoying this. Stupid spider, die! Yes, and it's just relentless. It is absolutely relentless. That stupid scorpion. Dude, man, it is never ending. What was that little flash on the screen there? Something flashed on the screen. Die, suckers! Okay, oh, spider got me. Is that my last dude? Okay, this is my last dude. Lots of stuff on the screen. Lots of enemies on the screen. Really impressive. I just got another free dude. Lots of poisonous mushrooms, man. We are going to have some dive-bombing centipedes there. The action is getting insane, folks. Die, spider. I can move up pretty high. That's pretty good. Oh, dude. Okay. Last dude. Come on, last dude. And listen to the centipede's footsteps too. You can hear that too. Very cool. Listen to their footsteps. Hard to hear it over all the gunfire. Oh, they split up, those little sneaky boogers. Man, it is getting insane. And that's all she wrote, folks. Alright. That was actually pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie. So what we're looking at here was Centipede for the Atari 2600. Now, I was actually playing this on a collection for the PC that's known as the Atari Vault. You can get this on Steam. Being the cheapskate that I am, I got it on sale, so I probably got it for 10 bucks or less. But let's say it's $20 now, not on sale. For $20, you get 100 Atari games. You get roughly a half a dozen of the actual real arcade games, faithfully emulated with all of the detail, including scan lines and RGB, artifacting looking, and the ray tracing, or what do they call that? The vector things, the light and glow of the vector. They did a really good job of not only just emulating the game, but emulating the experience of what these games look like on old monitors and televisions and stuff. I mean, I noticed all the scan lines and stuff in the game, so it looked very authentic. So, yes, I do have some real Atari cartridges. I do have lots of real hardware, but every now and then I will play something on an emulator. Just because, you know, sometimes it's just easier to do that. In this case here, this actually looked a heck of a lot better than what I could have captured. And I also want to promote this for people who maybe want to play the games but don't have the time and the money and the wherewithal to buy a bunch of old stuff to play the old games. So if you're just nostalgic for old games, or you're just thinking this is cool, I want to try it. It's an inexpensive way to spend 10-20 bucks and buy yourself the Atari Vault for your PC and play these games. Lots of fun. There's something like over 90 of these games, so I'll be getting to them all. There's no way I'm going to collect 100 Atari 2600 cartridges. Just not going to happen. It doesn't make financial sense for me to do that. As much as I am a fan and I want to support it, I'm not going to buy all those cartridges. So this is one way for me to live out those memories, play those games on a budget, and it's another way for you to try this at home as well. So I hope you enjoyed this preview of Centipede for the Atari 2600. I have been the original gamer, StevieStrow. If you did enjoy this video, then give it a like, give it a big fat thumbs up. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe. If you've got something you'd like to say, love it if you could throw out a comment and let me hear it. Also appreciate it if you could share this video and share my channel with your friends. Don't forget to check out the rest of my classic videos. I've got all kinds of retro arcade, retro consoles. I've got new stuff, I've got old stuff, I got all kinds of stuff. So check it all out on my channel. I'll see y'all next time. Keep on gaming. Peace out and bye-bye, everybody.